Welcome to ECNTRADE daily video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Well, overnight the Australian dollar took a challenge to the downside but found support at 71.65 and now posts a long-legged doji on the close of New York. From that, the market's slightly indecisive in the terms of taking the challenge lower, with the support or key level around 71.30. On the day, though, 71.65 may provide short-term support, with resistance seen around 72.20.25 as a short-term cap. Overall, from the technical aspect, I still feel we may see another down test and see whether or not the support level, minor, as I mentioned, at 65 can hold. The euro also took a stab to the upside but found difficulty in sustaining, and from that the market has backed away from the resistance of 110.15.20 after posting an intraday high of 110.19. From the retreat, the market looks somewhat negative and therefore could see another down test, with the immediate support seen around 108.50.60 and reassess from there. Failing to hold at that level, the market would find another down challenge towards its broad base, seen at 107.50.85. We have a hanging man from the posted close of New York, and therefore the market may actually find some bearish traction returning. The reason behind that is that the RSI is extremely overbought. I mean, if we look back on the past and looking around late December, we can see the market did actually stage a downturn and therefore could see another or similar pattern occurring. I feel the market towards 118.55 to 118.95 may have trouble, and therefore I do expect to see this down test. Looking towards 117.80 as immediate target and reassess from there. The bullish divergence still holds for sterling, and the market did stage an attempt to the upside after posting an intraday high at 130.87. Still, the market should continue its upward gains, with the Bank of England expected to hike rates this Thursday, and therefore could see the market rally on towards 131.2030 as anticipated. The upside test towards the level for sterling Kiwi at 194.2050 was a struggle overnight after it hitting an intraday high of 193.65. Still, we've got a gravestone doji placed at the moment. Let's see if the bulls can actually negate this candle and push higher and challenge that top side as anticipated. The technicals are still holding to a relatively bullish pattern as the MACD is shaping up in towards a positive signal, and therefore could see a marriage between the RSI that's apparently holding a positive signal also. The downside test for gold, well, the market was nearly reached. The call was towards 1,900, figure 10, after reaching a low of 1,906. Time to reassess, as the market has plummeted quite considerably over the last 3 days, and therefore I would like to see if the market, if any profit taking may come back into play in front of this level, 1,900. With that being said, though, a break of 1,900 would see further downward slide towards 1,874 to 78 as the next objective. With a break of $100 a barrel for oil, the market is destined to move lower. The call at the moment was at 94.60, and we've reached underneath that level. So the next target is now seen at 88.2060, with the technical aspect still somewhat negative and married to the RSI to the MACD that supports a downward case. I feel the target should be eventually reached and challenged, as I mentioned, at 88.2060. Well, that wraps it for the morning. Thank you very much for joining me, but please join me later for the end of the day wrap and keep an eye out for the intraday report.